Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining me once again. We're back at Archimedes crater. What we see here in color is the crater's rim. It looks wide, right? But this is, say to yourself, all the structures we're seeing here are only on the rim of Archimedes crater. Near the end of the video, we'll be seeing the surrounding area and many installations, military-like installations, very symmetrically placed. Now, the diameter of Archimedes, it's the largest of any crater on the Mare Imbrium. The rim has a significant outer rampart brightened with ejecta and the upper portion of a terraced inner wall. Now, this is where we're going to be viewing, this is where we are now and viewing the cities, but lacks the ray system associated with younger craters. A triangular promontory extends 30 kilometers from the southeast of the rim. We'll be seeing that also. The interior of the crater, they say, lacks a central peak. It's flooded with lava. It is devoid of significant raised features. No. Although there are a few tiny meteor craters near the rim, scattered wisps of bright ray material lie across the floor, most likely deposited by the impact that created Autolycus. Now, this is what information I got on Wikipedia. Of course, I go there because I'm just simply getting basic information about its dimensions, etc. Now, Archimedes crater, the color I've been getting on the surface of it, the many installations of it. And no, I'm not on the central peak inside of the crater. It could be smooth, like NASA says, but I'm on the side walls of it, inside of the ejecta, if you want. And this is what we're seeing. Now, here is something interesting, and I'm always looking up information about the Soviets too in their first satellite descent to the lunar surface. Um, the stretch of lunar surface between Archimedes and Autolycus was the site of the crash landing, actually, of the Soviet probe called Luna 2. This was the first craft to reach the surface of the moon. The landing was September 13th, 1959. The Russians, they launched other satellites before Luna 2, several. And Archimedes crater also, guys, is 82 kilometers, by the way. It's 50 miles wide. And yeah, the second of a series of spacecrafts were launched by the Soviets and missed the lunar surface, or of course crashed onto the lunar surface, but very close to Archimedes crater. The levels we see here, it's absolutely incredible. The detail on the surface, each color is a different level. Each line that you see here, look at the white line here on top and bottom. It seems to be the main pipeline or tunnel line to obtain other installations, which probably most definitely are deeper in other levels. You can see the green levels there, the reds are higher, the white should be the highest level here. Just an overall amazing surface. Lots of pipes, lots of straight lines. You look at the surface of the moon, there's so many straight lines on the surface. These platformed areas, look here at the bottom as it's scrolling left here, middle now, bottom, middle, to the right. It's incredible the detail that we can see, the ridges, how this entire area surface was built. Now, what we're seeing is because it's overwhelming to the camera as it is to our eyes because of the spectrum of our eyes and the same way a camera is built. It's basically a digital eye and it's picking up a gray surface. There's also a haze over this surface, do not forget. And this is just an um, amazing surface. The hilly terrain on the near side of the crater of Archimedes is called Montes Archimedes, or the Archimedes Mountains. As lunar mountains go, it's fairly nondescript and low massive and probably represents an exposed part of the Imbrium basin floor that wasn't buried by lava. I don't believe it was buried by lava. I believe that the smooth surface was either deliberately smoothed out or is not smooth at all. Look at what you just saw and look at what you are going to see now. These are structures and installations on the very outer limits of the moon, north side, platformed areas with hundreds, if not thousands, no, definitely thousands of objects and different colors on the surface and on these platforms. They looked like circuit boards. I often get that comment. I've gotten it 15, 20 times. And look at this area. This is absolutely the most intriguing area and the most detailed, geometrically symmetrical area I've ever seen on the surface of the moon, anywhere on any planet. The colors here are absolutely incredible. Look at the platforms. The back, it's not the photo it's not the line of the photo you're seeing. You're seeing an actual straight line on the surface of the moon. Many straight lines on the surface of the moon. North side of the moon. Look at the surface. It's incredible. It's breathtaking. It's a photo that I just added light. It's hitting light on every edge and angle it sees. Biggest angle. The small ones, it's not picking them up with this filter. And look what we're seeing. Like I said, that straight line at the top are connecting pipes or tunnels that go down to every area.